I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything. If I could see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go. Don't let go. I'll make things right.
Good afternoon, Shopee Live! Nandito na naman po ako. My name is Jesse and ako po ang inyong host dito sa ating ASUS Philippines Shopee Live. Grabe, pangalawa ko na po ito. Pangalawa after just 1 hour, di ba? Magkasunod na magkasunod. Siyempre, alam niyo naman po mga Shopee fam, kami po ay may... Talaga, pag nandito po tayo, ASUS Philippines Shopee Store. Ang habol po namin dito ay maghatid po sa inyo ng dekalidad na mga produkto. Not just sa laptop, sa pinag-usapan natin kanina, kundi this time around, pag-uusapan naman natin, etong, grabe, limited offer na tinatawag nating gaming desktop na this is under what you call Powered by ASUS. Now, the Powered by ASUS campaign, kung saan naman ang mga desktop na binuo ay talagang molded or created from ASUS products, di ba? So, ito mapapansin nyo, itong nandito sa harapan ninyo ngayon, itong gaming desktop na, ang laki na itong gaming desktop, tapos ang ganda, umiilaw-ilaw pa, may full RGB po yan. Ganda yan. So, pag-uusapan natin, and aside from itong desktop na to, no? Ano ba makukuha nyo? Tulad ng pinramis ko kanina, nung nag-live po ako ng alas 4, itong unit po na ito, makukuha nyo na nakaka-save po kayo ng halagang 20,000 pesos. Yes, tama po yan. 20,000 pesos ang savings nyo kapag binili nyo to. Limited quantity po to, 2 unit. 2 unit, netong puti at may isa pa. No? So, hindi ko na po napakita yung mismong nung live unit, pero papakita ko po yung picture mamaya. Pag-uusapan po natin yan. So, 3 units ang pwede nyo mabili that you can actually save up to 20,000 pesos. Dito lang po yan sa ASUS Shopee Store. Okay, sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store. So sa mga viewers po natin na nanonood po ngayon, wag nyo pong kalimutan i-share po yung stream na to. Give us some love. Share the stream. Valentine's Day naman ngayon. Yan, idire-diretso. Mag-heart po kayo dyan. Engage with us. Talk to us. Kung may mga katanungan kayo, may mga kailangan kayong malaman about this particular product, about our store, the ASUS Philippines Shopee Store, feel free to comment down below. Sa mga kasamahan po natin dyan, nanonood sa ating mga partner Facebook page. So, nandyan po yung PC Express. This particular PC, hindi ko na po tataguin sa inyo, is actually promoted, no? Promoted or offered to us by our partner, PC Express. No? So, this is what you call the PCX Game from Home desktops. So, isa yan sa mga pag narinig po natin, no? Etong mga powered by ASUS campaigns, ito kailangan natin matandaan that these units are actually being offered by ASUS partners and PC Express is one of those. So sa mga nanonood din po sa ASUS Philippines Facebook page, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. And this time around, no, kung kanina namigay po ako ng 1,000 peso discount for any ASUS TUF gaming laptops available dito sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store, this time around, ASUS or powered by ASUS gaming desktops naman ang pwede nyong mabili. And itong unit na to na pag-uusapan natin ngayon is none other than tinatawag natin PCX GFH or the Game from Home Centaur line of products. Dalawang klaseng produkto po ang pag-uusapan natin. At itong una po is itong naka-white, itong color white na to. Now, apart from these two desktops, no, madali naman yan eh. Pag pumasok po kayo dito sa shopping cart natin, pag kinlik nyo po, no, yung app ninyo may shopping cart po yan. Pag kinlik nyo po yan, makikita nyo na available tong unit na to na pwede nyo na tong bilhin. Pwede nyo na i-add to cart yan, pwede nyo bilhin yan. And of course, we have tons of other great products dito sa ating ASUS Philippines Store. Aside from laptops, we have desktops, we have peripherals, may monitors po tayo, may mga routers tayo. So, marami po. May mga gimbal pa nga ako nakikita dito eh. So, ano bang meron dito sa ASUS Philippines na to? Well, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, ako po first time po dito sa Shopee Live. Ito na po yung second time ko. Ito pangalawa na. So far, natutuwa po ako, nag-e-enjoy po ako kasama po kayo mga Shopee fans. So, tuloy-tuloy po natin to. Make sure to like, to follow, no? So, kumbaga, like pala sa Facebook yon dito, follow us, follow the store, para pag may mga feeds po kami about the latest products, new products that would come out, mga promotions na ilalabas namin tulad ngayon, may Valentine's Day promotion po na nangyayari dito sa ASUS, no? Sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store, enabled din po kayo, makakasali po rin po kayo dyan. So, different products have different sets of prices or different sets of bundles. Marami ba nagtatanong, may mga kasama bang bundle Yes, ito po, may mga produkto po tayo na kasama ng bundle. So don't forget to follow us in our Facebook community page. This is ASUS Philippines para makita nyo yung list of products na kasali dito sa tinatawag nating Bundle of Love. No? So it's happening from February 7 all the way to March 5 if I'm not mistaken. No? So you can actually look for our Facebook post sa ASUS Philippines. Now, alam niyo po, Shopee fam, this afternoon, no, meron po tayong isang special guest. No? So kung kanina ako lang po yung nakikita nyo, kausap nyo, ngayon po nagdala na ako ng kasama para matulungan tayong i-explain ano nga ba tong Powered by ASUS campaign na to at ano nga ba, why choose an ASUS motherboard for your gaming desktop build. Alam nyo, Shopee fam, ang iniisip po natin lagi kapag tayo po ay bumibili ng mga gaming desktop, pinag-uusapan natin ang processor, ang graphic card, especially graphic cards. Yun po yung una, pinag-uusapan natin ang graphic cards. Pero ang importante po dito is, saan mo ba kinakabit yung processor? Saan mo kinakabit yung graphic card? Ano ba yung talagang backbone ng isang buong gaming system? And this is none other than the motherboard. At pag sinabi natin, core components that actually makes up the PC itself, hindi mawawala ang mga motherboards natin. Marami po sa atin, nagsiscript tayo sa motherboards o tinitipid natin ang motherboards kasi hindi natin naintindihan ano ang talagang value ng isang motherboard. So to help us, Shopee fam, ngayong hapong ito, actually, in-invite po natin ang country manager ng ASUS motherboards. O yan ha, country manager ng ASUS motherboards ang kausap natin. So sa mga hindi po sanay mag-English dyan, kumuha na po kayo ng inyong mga tissue paper, inyong mga basahan kasi baka nosebleed din po tayo. Hindi naman. Don't worry. Kung sakaling meron kayo hindi naintindihan, i-explain ko, i-comment nyo lang yan kung ano yung gusto nyong itanong sa ating special guest ngayon. So, okay, Shopee fam, please do welcome the country manager for ASUS motherboards, Miss Carol Liao. So, Carol Leo. It's Leo. It's not Liao, it's Leo. Hi, Carol. Good afternoon.
Hi, everybody. Good afternoon. I'm Carol Leo, the current Philippine ASUS motherboard team.
Okay, so
Nice meeting you guys.
Carol, I think this is your first time to actually be on the web scene, like this is the first time to do a live stream.
Yeah, it is. It's like my first time. My first time giving to the PC Express.
Okay. So, but I do believe that you're more than ready. I think I see this jolly aura on you, and it's going to be a very, very nice conversation as we talk about why ASUS motherboards, right? So, Carol, when we talk about gaming desktops, as I mentioned a while ago, when we talked to the Shopee family, is that you really need to know what's inside the PC system. Yes, you can have the best CPU, the best processor, the best graphic card out there. Of course, when you say best graphic card, it's definitely ASUS, right? But where you actually put this, the motherboard, how important is a motherboard for a PC system?
Okay. So basically, like, a lot of you have this one questions. And motherboard has been very competitive in terms of spec, in terms of price these days, right? So people have been asking me why should a gamer like use an ASUS motherboards in their PC build. I would say that because we are the best. Like the meanings of we're the best actually can be divided into like BEST, and B means we're the best. So it's starting from the 1989. So for the past like 32 years, we have actually shipped over 550 million motherboards worldwide. So which means like if you took all these motherboards, line it up like age to age, they clearly circle the globe around 4 times. This is how big the amounts that we'll be selling. So we're saying that we're the best in the field. And then E stands for it's really easy to use and really to install, and even for the beginners. So like for example, like motherboard specs, I think that's the same right nowadays, right? But ASUS will always add in something special and then something sweet into the design. For example, we do have the features called the M.2 Flash. This is the hassle-free M.2 installations. Because for anyone you build for the mother computer, you're using the M.2 drive, you know that it's typically heading down to use the screws so that you can put it on the motherboards, right? But the problem is that the screws are very easy to lose and it's hard to lock it on. And the M.2 SSD form factors that must be screwed it down. So we found out solutions. We found out that difficulties. So we found the solutions. It's called Q Lash. So basically, it's plastic retaining that you can rotate easily to put it on the motherboards, so that you don't have to use the screws to lock it up. You just like a locker, you just put it aside with your thumb. And that's it. The M.2 will be easily locked on the motherboard. For something like we do have premium IO shield or like BIOS flashback. That BIOS flashback, it's a features that if you want to do the BIOS updates on your motherboard, you simply just need the USB to download BIOS from the site, and then just put the USB on the motherboard, and then you can have the BIOS flashback. Like those little kind of things that it's like ASUS really put efforts to add the sweet features onto the motherboard. So I would say that's one of the easy to use features that we are featuring on. As far as S is stands for stable, like the full form was for sure is stable and will last for long. ASUS will never sacrifice like the materials just because of the cost and everything. So it's the S. And D for sure, like ASUS is a trusted brand worldwide globally by the top and the reputational medias. So we actually had more than like 1/3 of the global market and the market shares, and we are the best selling in most of our experience. So like all in all, when people ask me like why motherboard is so important, like why I choose ASUS motherboard for their PC build, I would say because like we are the worldwide recognition #1 among the international medias and the users, and we're the best selling, really easy to use, friendly to the users, it's really stable, it's really trustworthy brand.
Wow. So when you talk about why ASUS motherboard,
one simple acronym. It's all about best. Being the best. And what best stands for? Ulitin ko po, no, Shopee Fab, bakit nga ba ASUS motherboard? Simple lang po. Sabi nga ni Miss Carol, is because number 1, it's the best-selling motherboard. Imagine, 550 million motherboards ever since they started. Kapag pinagdikit-dikit nyo po yan, kumbaga umikot kayo sa buong mundo 4 na beses, no? Yun yung hinahabol natin dito. So, ganun na talaga. So, from being the best-selling, easy to use, letter E, easy to use, you have the S, which is, it's stable, very stable, kaya naging trusted brand siya. So, BEST. Okay? So, yun po yung reason bakit sinasabi natin ASUS #1, di ba? So, pero alam mo, Shopee Fab, sa tingin ko, mas maganda if we go a bit deeper, no? Pag-usapan natin, ano nga ba ang meron sa isang ASUS motherboard? Why did it become the best-selling, easy to use, stable, and a trusted brand? So, Ms. Carol, can you actually give us a glimpse of what's inside an ASUS motherboard?
Okay. So basically, you mean, for example, our motherboard has always been built like having leading technologies and adding more features onto it. We always wanted to put more add-on values for it. For example, let's say the PC package that I'm not sure if just mentioned earlier, that is using the RD Strix C490-A gaming, these motherboards. So for example, in these motherboards, we do AI technology, we call it AI overclocking. Which means, yeah. So which means, for example, why do we say it's 8? Because the feature is from the moment that you turn on the systems, we do have an algorithm into this motherboard. So the algorithm will analyze your CPU and your system's cooling, and then they will decide and define the optimal voltage and the frequency of setting, and make sure they do have the real-time adjustments on your overlay. And then, because usually in the past you will have to do it manually, but right now you can the motherboards, they can adjust on their own and using the algorithm. Same things apply to, we have a feature called AI cooling. It's the same thing. That is AI cooling is we have algorithm and these motherboards that you can detect your CPU temperatures and use popularity algorithm to calculate the lowest fan speed required to effectively cool the system down, and then we'll keep the fan noise down also. So for these features, they can automatically manage and control the motherboard fans to ensure the optimal settings on the current system's load and temperatures and everything. And these AI cooling features will continue to monitor the systems and adjust the fan speed based on your current load. So this is like the AI features that we are putting on our GC motherboards. And of course, starting from 490, 590, 690, we do have this AI cooling and AI overclocking features. That's one of the features.
Yeah, two AI features, AI overclocking and AI cooling. So if I understand it correctly, Miss Carol, is that this particular features enable us to do easy overclocking. Unlike before when we have to manually configure each and every voltage, processor, the RAM, right, the graphic card. This one is, I think it's just a click of a button. It would actually help us to optimize overclocking capabilities of our entire system, not just the processor, but the entire system. And with AI cooling involved, then who doesn't love noiseless PCs, right? Of course, it's not really noiseless, but it's going to bring the noise down and gives you optimal performance when it comes to really giving out that power. So Shopee fam, yun po no, AI overclocking and AI cooling, dalawang feature pa lang yan na pinag-usapan natin dito sa motherboards from ASUS. Now, itong Z series na ginagamit po natin dito sa mga gaming desktops po natin na pinag-uusapan ngayong hapon, may ganitong feature because it's using the ASUS Z490 chipset. Okay? So I think, Ms. Carol, I think there's still a whole lot more that we would want to explain or to show us. So I think, but before we do that, I just want to surprise. I just want to surprise all our Shopee family here because today I'm actually giving this particular jacket. Yeah. So you said BEST, your best selling. This one, I'm gonna tell you, it's Be Incredible. Letter B, Be Incredible. So this is an overclock. It's not an overclocking jacket. I almost said overclocking jacket. No, this is a hoodie, an ASUS Be Incredible hoodie. So one winner for this afternoon. Pero alam nyo, Shopee fam, kapag natuwa po tayo, malay natin si Miss Carol baka magdagdag pa. Hindi natin masabi yan. So Shopee fam, please do make sure makinig po kayo kasi dito po sa Shopee Live, no? Dito sa Shopee Live, dito sa ASUS Philippines, sabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi lang best products makikita nyo. May mga offers tayo, may discounts tayo, may mga bundles tayo, promotions, and ito, nanonood lang kayo, may giveaway pa ako para sa inyo, okay? So makinig po kayo dyan, wag po kayong mawawala. So Ms. Carol, I'm gonna give the screen time so that you can explain some more about the ASUS motherboards.
Okay. So for ASUS motherboard, like if they just come with the motherboard, like the PC gamers actually they need more. I know like our motherboard's good, but what about the others? Because when you're building a PC, you need more than just the motherboard, right? So I would like to talk a bit more about, we said that powered by ASUS, because basically I think Sir just also mentioned before, like powered by ASUS is just a PC that started with ASUS motherboard. But instead of just that, we're like the best in motherboards already. But I think one of the reasons why you need to choose ASUS, and one of the reasons that that makes us stand out is because we actually have ecosystem and the whole lineup PC products to ensure whatever what's your budget and your performance from, if you're a beginner or to like enthusiastic gamers, we can all provide all. product lines. So basically, powered by ASUS is actually a global program that launched by ASUS. It has already been executed in more than 40 countries and involved over 500 partners who will provide their very best customized systems to ASUS. But for sure, like in the beginning, powered by ASUS, it means that this PC that's powered by ASUS motherboards. Right? The concept it's very easy and simple because ASUS started with the motherboard, and if you store this motherboard in your PC, you know that it's working fine and the game is really well. But how do you know this one is from ASUS? How do you know the motherboard is from ASUS? You don't know, right? Because nobody tells you. So this is why the ASUS powered by ASUS campaigns come into play. By putting these tags, you see there's a powered by ASUS logo right there, with the red or black one. By putting these logos and these names, we want to let the end users know that this PC set is using ASUS motherboard and also other products. Because we're the best that whenever you see these brands, it means it's trustful. And these ideas actually kind of inspired by Intel, because in the past, how do you know your laptop is using Intel CPU? You don't know, right? So what Intel did is to put a small logo and the stickers on the laptop so that you know, hey, this laptop powered by Intel is trustworthy. So same logic and the same stories replied to Apple. So whatever you buy in the PC says powered by ASUS on it, then wow, yeah, this is a trustworthy branding and it's reliable, and then you can really use it to like all range, entry-level gamers to enthusiastic pro gamers. This is all. So this is one of the features that really make us stand out because we have gaming PCs. It's all best, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not just about having the best motherboards out there, but it's actually really showcasing or telling everybody that you are using the best motherboard and the best product. So alam mo, Shopee fam, yung iba sa atin po, hindi natin alam na meron parang ganitong campaign si ASUS. This is what they call the Powered by ASUS campaign, wherein yung mga different products, no, that ASUS actually has to offer, pag pinagsama-sama mo, and when you come up with this desktop build, no, it's, sabi nga ni Ma'am Carol kanina, it's really parehas yan, ginawa ng Intel dati. How would you know that there's Intel inside? Diba? Meron silang sticker. It's the Intel inside sticker. This particular one, ito, powered by ASUS. So they come up with this campaign. It's the branding campaign. Na, syempre, i-flex naman natin itong mga PCs natin, diba? So you pay really good amount of money there. Alam natin, pinag-isipan natin, pinag-aralan natin, pinaghirapan natin yung mga PC. So ito, powered by ASUS. So sabi nga, 40 countries,
500 partners na talagang pag pinagsama-sama mo, ito yon, the powered by ASUS desktops are actually partnered, no, with all the different retailers, PC assemblers, to make sure that our customers or kayo pong mga customers talagang would get the best deal out of it. At syempre, pwede natin ipagmayabang that this PC of mine is powered by ASUS. So, once your PC is powered by ASUS, syempre, kampante yung mga ibang tao na pag nagtanong sa'yo, uy, ano bang meron? Ano bang pwede? Ano bang maganda? So, syempre, maniniwala rin sila sa atin. Okay? So, grabe. Ibang klase talaga, no? So, you have the best motherboards, not just the motherboards, but all the best products. So, ASUS is not limited, no, to just motherboards. They started with motherboards. But right now, they have graphic cards, they have water cooling solutions, they have the chassis. Ito pong PC na to. This is actually an ASUS TUF gaming chassis. Power supply, ASUS TUF, power supply din. And of course, ito nakikita nyo, they also have gaming peripherals. So, may mouse, may keyboard, may headset, may router, may monitor. May kasama pang monitor yan. So, basically, they have what you call yung tinatawag natin ecosystem. It's not just the motherboard, but the entirety that you need to create the best gaming desktop available na pasok para sa mga pangangailangan natin, Shopee fam. Okay? So, Miss Carol, just I'd like to ask, so the Powered by ASUS campaign, this has been, I think, it has been going on for a couple of years already. Okay, so it's been running for a couple of years already. So, where do you see the Powered by ASUS campaign going? Probably the next 5 years, next 10 years. Is it something that the community? Kasi when we talk about being part of a community, if I am a proud owner of a Powered by ASUS desktop PC, then definitely, I want to belong to a community of Powered by ASUS users. So, is this something that would probably extend so that us being Powered by ASUS customers would be able to not just flex our PCs, but to be involved of where ASUS wants us to be? Is there something like that?
Well, I think that's the thing that we're going to do. No. Yes, no, so sorry. Yeah, this is really definitely things that we're going to move it forward to. Because for sure, like Powered by ASUS, this is, for example, individuals one, right? Like, this is something, just one person. But then maybe in the future, so that we can have the communities that people are sharing the information, or like, all using that Powered by ASUS PC sets. And then they can like game together, share more infos, like doing the upgrades and everything. So, I mean, this is the features that I'm happy to see also. Because the more the merrier. Then they can share the infos with each other, and then like doing the upgrades all together, and then they have a really community to bound each other together. So for sure. Yeah, I think the answer is yes.
Yes, thank you so much, Ma'am Carol. And alam niyo po, Shopee fam, kapag kayo po ay proud owner isa ng Powered by ASUS desktop PC, ako, sinisigurado ko sa inyo, huwag niyo pong kakalimutan to join our Facebook page, to ASUS Philippines. Sumali na po kayo dyan. Make sure to follow that page, like that page, so you get to know about the latest information na ginagawa po ng ASUS Philippines, di ba? Siyempre, alam natin, there's ASUS worldwide. When we say ASUS #1, it's not just here in the Philippines, but we're talking about this is a worldwide campaign, di ba? ASUS is a global brand. And when you talk about ASUS, yun nga, #1, di ba? It's not even #1, it's #1. Sa ating mga Pinoy, tandaan po natin yan. ASUS #1, di ba? Okay, so Ms. Carol, I'm gonna just show first what is actually what consists of this, what we call the PCX Centaur Strix package and the PCX Centaur Strix Fury. And later on, I'll probably be asking you a couple of questions regarding this, on how you see that build, where do you think it's gonna go. So, Shopee fam, ito po ang ating offer ngayong hapong ito. Itong PCX GFH, this is a Powered by ASUS desktop. Naggawa po ng ating partner si PC Express. And this time around, sabi ko nga sa inyo, makakasave kayo ng 20,000 pesos. Paano yan? Paano nyo gagawin to? Siyempre, unang-una, pumunta po kayo sa ASUS Philippines Shopee store natin. Okay? So, madali lang yan. Type nyo lang po sa inyong mga browser.
Shopee.ph ASUS Philippines, makikita nyo po yan. Or, pasok na po kayo sa inyong Shopee app. Pag na-download nyo na po, hanapin nyo lang po ASUS Philippines, tapos i-follow nyo, makikita nyo. Or kung ngayon nanonood po kayo, sa shopping cart natin, may kaisa-isang item na pwede kayong i-check. To. Ngayon, isa lang yan. Yung product list natin, ito, makikita natin yan. Ito yung ASUS Centaur Strix. No? At tinatawag natin ASUS Centaur Strix GeForce RTX 3050. So, etong PC package po na to, na nilabas po namin, ano ang laman nito? Actually, this is the first time that this particular package will come out. At ito nga, grabe, ang ganda ng presyo na to. Ano ba ang meron dito sa ASUS Centaur Strix na to? Itong Powered by ASUS Centaur Strix. So, pakita natin yung mismong itsura. No? Itong add material na ginamit po natin para makita po natin yung specs. Una-una, this is of course, Powered by ASUS, ibig sabihin, ASUS components ang ginamit po natin dito. Ito, nakikita nyo, no? Itong chassis na lang. This is the ASUS TUF G501. Tama ba? Pakita nga yung ano natin. Pakita natin yung screen natin kung saan pwede natin. Yan, ito yan. So, itong unit na to, no? So, puti, color white. So, kaya puti natin ito, Centaur Strix na to. NVIDIA GeForce 3050, RTX 3050. Bago yan ha. Desktop itong pinag-uusapan natin, hindi laptop. This is the latest graphic card that came out, no? Na talagang NVIDIA made it affordable. At itong NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 na graphic card, talaga naman swak na swak yan sa mga hinahabol nating entry gaming. 'Di ba? So at least naka-RTX ka. Kasi kung yung iba, entry gaming pero GTX pa rin yung gamit nila. Ito naka-RTX ka na. So you get the best technology out there when it comes to graphics. Then it's being powered by the Intel Core i5, no? Intel Core i5 K-series processor, ito 10600K, which makes it, kanina pinag-usapan natin, no? AI overclocking and AI cooling. Pagka K-series yung processor mo, grabe, ibig sabihin nito, unlock possibilities. No? So talagang, pagka kindik mo yan, mama-maximize mo kaagad, ma-overclock mo yung PC. Hindi ka matatakot na pwede mong i-overclock yung PC mo. Okay? Now, ang motherboard nito is being powered by the ASUS Strix Z490. Okay? ASUS Strix Z490, babanggitin ko kasi kailangan masabi yan, di ba? Na powered by ASUS tayo eh. So, bagitin natin yon. ASUS Strix Z490 kasi kailangan, alam nyo po, kapag bumibili kayo ng mga ganitong klaseng machine, it's really good, no? It's really good for us to understand what we are buying. Hindi tulad na, minsan pag bumibili ka ng laptop, di, basta alam ko na yung processor, alam ko na yung video card, okay na ako dyan, alam ko kung ilang memory. Ito, hindi ito po, part by part. Remember, this is a powered by ASUS gaming desktop PC, so it's really, really important for us to know kung ano yung laman nito. 16 gigs of RAM, okay, 3200 megahertz. So, tapos may kasama yung 512 gig na SSD and a 1 terabyte hard drive. So, hybrid pa yung ginagawa natin dito. It's not a pure SSD kasi yung iba kailangan lang nila storage. Why spend? No? Why spend for an SSD for just data storage? No? So, yung hinahabol natin dito. Now, ang maganda po dito, na-mention kanina ni Ma'am Carol, is itong AI, tinatawag natin AI cooling. Ito, we are using actually the ASUS, no? ASUS din. ASUS all-in-one tawag din nila. All-in-one water cooling solution. It's an ASUS ROG Strix LC240. Yung po yung may mga tubes po dito na nakikita nyo. So ito siguro, pag ginalaw ko po itong, ayan, makikita nyo, itong mga tubes na yan, wala na kayo nakikitang fan, di ba? Kasi water-cooled system to ginagamit natin with all the RGB features. Grabe, panalong-panalo tong unit na to. Ang maganda po, Shopee fam, dito sa PC build na to, okay? Itong powered by ASUS Centaur Strix na PC na to, is that when you purchase this unit, okay? When you purchase this unit, ito yung presyo po natin ngayon. Naka 78,650 na lang ang price na ibibigay sa inyo. Sabi nga, save 20,000 pesos. Save 20,000 pesos. Bakit? Kasi ang tunay na halaga nito, kung nakita nyo yan, nasa 90 plus thousand yan. Now, itong promotion na to, kaya kayo nakakatipid. Kasi, hindi lang PC ang makukuha nyo. Napansin nyo, may naka-black sa screen. Pakita po natin. Kasama sa PC na to, kapag binili nyo at a price point of 78,650. Remember ang presyo po nito is 98,000. Pero 78,650 na lang, ibibigay ko po sa inyo kasama na itong monitor natin. Itong ASUS VP249QGR. Kung di ka nagkakamali, yun yung model na at 24-inch, 144 Hz IPS gaming monitor. Kasama yan. Maliban dyan sa monitor na yan. Siyempre, hindi kompleto. Baka sabihin nyo, hindi nyo pa magamit. Ito, sinamahan ko na. Meron pa akong gaming headset na ibibigay sa inyo. ASUS TUF Gaming H3 headset. Isasama pa natin yan. Meron ka pang mouse. Meron ka pang gaming mouse. You have this gaming mouse. No? This ROG Strix Evolve. And finally, a keyboard. No? This is a gaming keyboard as well. So, again, no? Shopee fam, 2 units lang to. Okay? So, unahan na lang po kung sino po nakakapanood ngayon. Ni-launch po natin to. This is the first time na lumabas to. Kung ako po sa inyo, i-claim nyo na po yan. Kung naghahanap kayo ng gaming desktop right now, Hindi po kayo lugi. Sobra kayong panalo dito sa build na to. Bakit? Una-una, saan ka nakahanap ng NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050? Wala yan dati. Bago yan. Sa ganitong price point, ang mabibili mo lang siguro naka GTX 1650 ka pa lang. Ito, naka RTX 3050 ka na. Okay? So, i5K series, ibig sabihin, you can overclock this unit. And with the ASUS AI overclocking, panalong-panalo ka dito. And with all the peripherals, the monitor that comes with it, ibang klase. Panalo ka talaga. Dagdagan pa natin. Shopee Fam, dagdagan pa natin. Since this is an Intel-based gaming device, no? Dagdagan pa natin. Bibigyan ko kayo ng $120 worth of games. Ito po yung Riders Republic, Rift Breaker, and may isang family fun pack, pas 2 DLC sa MMORPG na game. So, grabe, kompleto. Gagamitin nyo na lang, di ba? So, ito, available na po ito ngayon dito sa ating store, sa ASUS Philippines, dito sa Shopee store na to. So, you get 20,000 pesos off. Instead of 98,000, no? 98,000 pesos worth kasi yan eh. So, mabibili nyo na lang po yan ng 78,650. Yan po yung presyo na nakikita nyo yun. Sobrang sweet deal po yan. Now, apart from this, ito po yung Centaur Strix, no? Meron pa ako isang unit. Ito, nag-iisa lang. So, unahan na lang po tayo dito. Ito po yung tinatawag natin Centaur Fury. It's not available dito sa Shopee natin ngayon. Kasi may limit eh. Anything beyond, okay na. Lumabas na. Okay? So, ginawa po namin kasi hindi po kami makapaglagay ng beyond 100,000. So, hindi na po namin magawang available para sa inyo. Pero para maging available sa inyo, ito na lang po ginawa. Dinirect discount na po natin. Instead of 109,450, naka 89,450 na lang po yan. Tapos, ganun din. Sinama na natin kompleto. Kumbaga, naka-discount kayo ng 20,000 kasi hindi lang PC unit ang binibili nyo. May kasama ring monitor. May kasamang headset, mouse and keyboard, tapos yung free games pa na binibigay ko sa inyo. So, ano ang meron dito? Ito naman, itong Centaur Fury, ano naman siya, hindi siya color white, color gray naman yan. But it's still using the ASUS TUF, no, na gaming chassis. Now, Intel Core i7 processor naman to. It's an Intel Core i7 processor. Kasi ang graphic card na ginagamit natin dito is the ASUS RX 6600. So, kung isa kanina is an NVIDIA GeForce RTX series, ito naman po is an AMD Radeon. AMD Radeon RX 6600 GPU or graphic card. So, yun po yung pagkakaiba niyan. Similar po yan, naka 16 gig, no? 16 gig na DDR4, 3200. So, parehas po yung memory na ginagamit natin. 512 gig na SSD, 1 terabyte na hard drive. Diba? Tapos, yung actual color pala niyan, black, sorry, no? Grayish yung color niyan, but it's the black color. Tapos yung may gamit din siyang ASUS na all-in-one water cooling, which is the LC240. Okay? So, both builds po, pag binili nyo, nakasave kayo ng 20,000. 20,000 pesos worth. Bakit? Grabe. Hindi lang PC binibili nyo. May kasama pa. Kung 100 plus thousand po yan, tapos PC lang bibili nyo, sasabihin nyo, hindi sulit. We made it sulit para sa inyo. But unahan po 1 unit lang available na sa Shopee Live. Dito po yan, sa Shopee's store natin, ASUS Philippines Shopee Store, no? So, hindi nyo po mabibili sa ibang lugar yan. Dito lang po yan, sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store, at narinig nyo yan po dito sa ating Shopee Live segment. Okay? So, first time lumabas yan, malaking diskwento po para sa inyo. So, kung ako po sa inyo, kung nanonood po kayo sa ating mga community pages, sa ating partner, or sa ASUS community page, please do check it out sa ating Shopee Store. The ASUS Philippines Shopee Store. I-download nyo na kung wala pa. Gamitin nyo yung website. Kung meron na, pwede rin sa phone ninyo. But, if you really want, sulit na sulit to, i-check out nyo na yan. I-add to cart nyo na, i-check out nyo na yan. O, sa mga nag-aabang na mga extra promotion, ewan ko kung aabot kung may stock pa, by tomorrow, kasi mga ibang bangko po, meron tayong mga tinatawag na mga promotions na lumalabas. So ako, inaabangan ko yun kapag bumibili ako ng mga products dito sa Shopee. Yung, kumbaga, I want to maximize my vouchers. To? Shipping voucher ko, discount voucher, yung mga payment types of voucher, pinagsasama-sama ko yan. So, do check it out again. The Centaur Strix, apply the voucher. From 98,000, magiging 78,000 plus. Etong Centaur Fury, dinirect na po natin kasi hindi pwede maglagay ng produkto na lampas ng 100,000 eh. May limit eh. So, yun na. Binigyan na namin sa inyo, naka-promotion price na 80 plus thousand na lang siya. So, but again, 1 unit lang po yan. Okay? So, sana magustuhan nyo yung offer na yan kasi talagang ibang klase. First time po natin yan ginawa dito sa ASUS Philippines. Okay? So, balik tayo kay Ma'am Carol. Ma'am Carol, hello again.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
for waiting. So, how do you find the PC offer, the powered by ASUS PC offer by our partner PC Express?
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's actually quite a nice pack because if you're looking for 10 gen or 11 gens, like budget friendly, these like Century Strix and the Century Ferry, it's actually quite a good PC set for like all people.
So, yeah, I think this particular unit would actually enable whoever's going to be buying this 3 lucky customers of ours in our ASUS Philippines Shopee page would really be happy because wow, 20,000 pesos worth of savings.
Yes, especially the monitor at the EP249 KG. That one is our newer model.
Yeah.
So really good.
That's also what you call the best selling. If you have the best selling motherboard, this one is the best selling gaming monitor out in the Philippines right now. And
exactly.
This unit actually comes with that monitor. And again, the entire package would, I don't know, it would leave you speechless. To get the 20,000 pesos savings. Okay, so Ma'am Carol, is there anything else that you want the community, the Shopee family, to know about ASUS?
Okay, for these PC set, I've also added on one thing is that except for the AI overclocking, AI cooling, these kind of solutions, we also have one thing called AI noise cancellation features, which is also on these PC set, like both of the PC set. Apparently, they're using our ASUS Strix C490 gaming motherboards. So what these AI noise cancelling feature is, like right now because of the pandemic, everybody's working from home and like you learn from home and for sure like you game at home, right? So when you're with families or with a noisy environment, so a lot of sounds coming in and we're gaming or studying or learning, it's really annoying because your partners might be receiving the background noises and everything. So this AI noise cancelling feature is that you illuminate all your background floors and just leave the sound of the humans. So like for example, when you're gaming, you're talking or chatting with your friends or like giving orders and instructions, they can hear it clearly to each other. But if without AI noise cancelling features, all the background noise will be put in. So it might, affect the conversations and the hearing from you and your teammates. So these AI noise cancelling features are also available in smartphone. So no matter what.
Yeah, so a while ago when I was doing a live stream about gaming laptops, this is one feature that I've actually talked about, the AI noise cancellation that ASUS actually is offering. So you need to say that this particular unit also has that. We have the AI overclocking. Again, we're using G-series processors, so AI overclocking is a real must for this. We have AI cooling to give the optimal performance. And right now, there's another AI function, which is the AI noise cancellation. So we love AIs, don't we? I think this is the future trend. Everything is now AI. Okay. So 3 features. And this is just 3 out of the many that an ASUS motherboards actually have, right?
Yes, exactly. But these, I think, it's really the added values that really stands out from others. So.
And I think this is something that other motherboards actually don't have. So, as I've been going around looking in other motherboards, trying to compare notes, the AI noise cancellation is one of those that actually, when it came out, if I'm not mistaken, it came out last year.
This year. Yes,
Yeah,
correct. You remember
on
it
the
right, yeah.
motherboard. That's the very, very first time. And I saw it first on an ASUS motherboard. Wow, that was really something. It was really something. Again, because of the pandemic, everybody's looking for ways on getting the best mic out there, the best headsets that they could use. With AI noise cancellation, even you have any ordinary mic, right?
Yeah, right. Even with the ordinary mics. Then
Even
if you
ordinary
have,
mics,
like,
definitely we
yes,
have the AI noise cancellation there. Okay, so
correct.
thank you so much, Ma'am Carol. And I think this time around, I want to give away this big, incredible hoodie. I would like to give it to you, but maybe you could just help me give this away. So, this is how it would work, okay? Shopee fam, ito po ang gagawin ninyo. Kung medyo nosebleed na po tayo, sorry po, no? Pero ito po yan. Kanina pa po tayo nag-uusap-usap at nagsasama dito. So, ito gusto ko naman po ibigay pabalik sa inyo. Grabe, ibang klase itong hoodie na to. Be incredible. Kapag meron ka nito, magiging incredible ka, di ba? Kasi isa ka ASUS Shopee viewer. Ayan. So, be incredible. Now, paano nyo makukuha to? Simple lang yan.
No, unahan lang po tayo. So this is not a game of luck. So this is a game of sino po ba sa inyo nakaintindi ng pinag-usapan natin ngayon. Ayan. So Q&A po tayo. Question and answer lang po ang gagawin natin. And the first one to give us the correct answer, no? Siya po ang mananalo nitong Be Incredible hoodie jacket from ASUS. Sa mga sanay na po sa akin kasi nanood po kayo kanina, hindi po ako ang magbibigay ng tanong, si Ma'am Carol. So Ma'am Carol, can you help us give the question for this giveaway? Do you have a question that you have in mind that you want to ask our audience? And the first one who would be able to write the correct answer will actually win. But before we do that, let me ask the Shopee family. Sino po ba sa inyo ang nakinig mula kanina? Okay? Sino po ba sa inyo nakakatanda ng lahat ng mga pinag-usapan natin? No? Tandaan niyo po, 20,000 pesos savings ang makukuha ninyo kapag binili niyo itong Centaur Strix or Centaur Fury. Dito yan sa ASUS Philippines. Di ba? Naalala niyo po ba na 550 million motherboards na ang nabenta ng ASUS, making them the best-selling motherboard manufacturer, not in the Philippines, but the entire world. Okay? But the entire world. Kaya ASUS number 1, di ba? Tandaan niyo yan, ha? So ito, tingnan natin. Ito, okay, may mga sumasagot na. Mukhang nanonood sila. May iba nag-join. So, remember sa mga nanonood po sa mga ibang platform, no? Sa Facebook platforms natin, ng mga partners po natin, si PC Express, and of course, sa mga ASUS community natin, sa Facebook po ng ASUS. Itong Q&A natin, kailangan sagutin nyo po sa Shopee application, sa Shopee Live. Doon lang po kami titingin ng tamang sagot, no? Dito lang sa Shopee, okay? So, eto na. Ma'am Carol, what would be the question for this giveaway? Are you gonna ask them what is the magic number pi?
So I'm thinking, the question will be, what's powered by ASUS? And if I want to buy the Centaur Free PVA set, where I'm going to buy it.
Okay, so can we repeat the question? What is powered by ASUS and?
If I'm going to buy the,
And if I'm going to buy
the powered by ASUS the PC Express Centaur 30 PVA package, where I'm going to buy it.
Okay, so 2 questions po, 2 answers po ang kailangan natin makita. What is powered by ASUS and where can I buy the PCX GFH Centaur Desktop PC? Okay, 2 questions po ang 2 answers po ang hinahanap natin. What is powered by ASUS and where can I buy the PCX GFH Centaur Gaming PC? Okay, so we'll be reading the answers. So somebody answered gaming desktop, somebody answered BESC, somebody said in Shopee, PC Express Shopee, PCX Gaming Desktop, Shopee, powered by Intel, motherboard, ASUS Philippines. I don't think I've seen the right answer yet. We haven't seen. Again, now, ang question po natin, Shopee fam, what is powered by ASUS? In your own words, you have to describe what is powered by ASUS. Alam po natin, ASUS po is number 1 because it has what you call the best acronym. Best-selling, easy to use, stable and trusted brand. But that's not the answer we're looking for. Ang hinahanap po natin, what is powered by ASUS? And where can you buy the PCX Centaur desktop PC na pinresent po natin ngayon sa inyo? Napakadali po yung sagot. Uunahan ko na po kayo. Nahanap na po, may nagsagot, may sumagot na po. Saan po pwedeng mabili? Simple lang yan. Saan ba kayo nanonood? Dito lang po yan sa Shopee Live. Saan yung mabibili yan? Dito yan sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store. Yan na yung unang sagot. Ang question, ano ang powered by ASUS? What is powered by ASUS? Grabe, pinahirapan kayo ni Ma'am Carol, no? So, ayan. So, tingnan lang natin. May mga ibang sagot. Okay, may sumagot. Powered by ASUS is the number 1 brand, PCX GFH, and you can buy it in ASUS PH Shopee Store. Powered by ASUS is ASUS that is powered in ASUS Philippines. So, wala pa yung tamang sagot. Rewind. Pwede bang i-rewind? What is powered by ASUS? Okay. Actually, yun na lang yung kailangan nyong hanapin eh. Yeah. Yeah. Did you see do you see an answer that you would
consider correct, Ma'am Carol? Okay, we have this one, and there's a new one.
Mark Driven said it's Select System Builders and ASUS Philippines. Okay, and Neil said it's a global, across the world Shopee ASUS Philippines. ASUS Philippines Shopee Store powered by Intel Core i7. Okay, I think no. Mahirap po ba, Shopee fam? Okay, bibigyan ko po kayo ng idea. Ang mga PC po, pwede yung Tagalogin ha, kung gusto niyo sagot, kung nahirapan kayo yung English. Ang mga PC po, mga desktop PC builds, no? Na may tatak na powered by ASUS ay ano? Yun eh, di ba? What is powered by ASUS? Ang powered by ASUS are desktop PC builds na ano? Ayan, that's the clue. These are desktop PC builds that are or that is blank. Ayan. Okay, Ryan S. Casinas mentioned, it's a global program across more than 40 countries and involves over 500 partners who provide the very best customized system. Bingo! Okay, so Ryan S. Casinas, I think you got it word per word on how it was presented. Yeah.
You have it word per word, yes. The Powered by ASUS is actually a global program across 40 countries and 500 partners that brings about the very best customized systems, or what we call these gaming systems that we actually have, the desktop systems. And this is what Powered by ASUS is all about. At since na-mention ko na po kanina na saan nyo mabibili ang gaming desktop po natin,
okay lang kahit hindi mo na naisulat kasi everybody knows that if you want to buy Powered by ASUS gaming desktop, you can actually buy it dito sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store. At sabi nga natin, 3 units. May makakakuha po sa inyo ngayon. 3 units at a 20,000 peso savings. The PCX GFH Centaur Strix and the PCX GFH Centaur Fury. Available na po yan dito sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store. So, Ryan S. Casinas, congratulations! You are incredible. You don't need to be incredible because, yan na, you have this Be Incredible hoodie from ASUS. You are incredible for being able to answer that. I think you got the screenshot. Galing nun. Okay. So, Yeah, good job. So, Ma'am Carol, anything else that you would want to tell our audience this time around, this afternoon? Again, this is your first time to do this live stream, and we do hope to see you more here at ASUS Philippines Shopee Live.
Yeah, I think I will come out often though. But I'm super nervous right now. I super nervous before I joined this because this is my first launch, so like, introducing a PBA and also ASUS motherboard. But then for sure, like PC Express always provide like the fast PBA sets, and they always be one of my very very good top partner. So for sure, everything offering from PCX, like ASUS, 100% support. And then I have no doubts and no concern too with the PC build that they're doing because it always really at the trade of the market, and then it's always the best PC set.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am Carol.
So, yun po no, Shopee fam, narinig niyo po si Ma'am Carol, babalik yan at baka malay nyo next time na pagbalik niya dito, hindi lang jacket ipamigay niya. Baka pagka natuwa siya sa kaka-livestream, ito, ibibigay na rin sa inyo. Gusto niyo ba? Gusto niyo ba to ngayon? Kung gusto nyo to ngayon, alam mo, ito gawin natin. Ilabas natin nga sa shopping cart para pwede na nilang bilhin yung ibang produkto natin dito. I-add natin yung mga ibang gaming peripherals natin. Ayan. Kung gusto nyo i-add, so madali lang yan. Actually, kung wala po yan dun sa shopping cart, you can go to our Shopee store. Ayan. Yung mga ibang produkto natin, marami tayong mga peripherals. Isa na to, itong ASUS TUF Gaming H3. Though we are talking about PC builds kanina, alam nyo, Shopee fam, hindi lang po PC builds ang meron dito sa ASUS Philippines. Meron tayong gaming headsets, meron tayong mga gaming mouse, meron tayong gaming keyboards. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, may gimbal pa tayo. So marami pa po kayong ibang pwedeng mabili dito sa ASUS Shopee Store. And do follow us. Bakit? Kasi malay nyo, itong TUF Gaming H3 headset na to, ay makuha nyo ng 20% off, 50 off, at talagang kung nag-enjoy po si Ma'am Carol sa inyo, malay nyo maging 1 peso na lang yan, di ba? Usong-uso ngayon itong mga piso deal na to eh. Pero ngayon, 20,000 peso savings muna ang ipinamimigay po namin dito sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store. And again, sa lahat po ng gusto pong makakuha ng pinakamalaking diskwento at pinakamagandang produkto at naniniwala kayo na ASUS #1, remember to follow us dito sa ASUS Philippines Shopee Store at abangan nyo ang aming mga susunod na Shopee Live. So hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po sa inyo and congratulations to Ryan Escasinas for winning the ASUS Be Incredible hoodie. And again, of course, Ma'am Carol, thank you so much for joining me and for guesting and explaining why ASUS motherboards and why PBA or powered by ASUS. So hanggang sa muli, ingat po, Shopee family! Paalam!
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head, constantly thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna wake